Gaming!
Welcome back to Smash Ultimate at BWU Esports, and we're gonna have a good matchup. We're not gonna have Mario versus Diddy Kong, but we are going to have
Baldwin Wallace versus St. Francis!
Yes, we have BW versus St. Francis University. BW is now, still undefeated in GLEC, while St. Francis University is undefeated the other way. They are currently 0-3 right now, including losses to Muskingum, which was the team that BW just beat. They also lost to Valpo and Trine, while once again BW is about 5-0, I believe. And for St. Francis, they have Pokemon Trainer, Ness, Hero, and Roy. While BW, they have a whole slew of characters that if I tried naming all of them, we'd be here for forever.
There's too many. There are way too many. We gotta start kicking people off the team.
Yeah, but either way, this is going to be I feel like this is going to be a good showcase of people a little bit further down our lineup that usually don't get a lot of play time, to show like how deep this team actually is, especially with one of the first people or the first person that we are sending out. And I think they have the stage selected as well, maybe? They're working on that though.
Mm-hmm.
But either way, this is going to be an interesting game. Once again, you are joined by me, Matthias Andujar, otherwise known as El Tiburon. Also, Paul.
I'm Paul Privy, also known as Lucky Lewis.
Yeah, and Lucky Lewis, he had a great showing against Luigi in game number 1, or game number 2. Just like it was just good execution, and then just like one miss, and then Luigi did Luigi things, and he died at 40. But other than that, just good executions, good of just like, this is still a relatively new character, especially online, and they're closing the arena, so we get to wait even longer. But that means I can talk with you even longer.
I'm regarding my performance, I'm gonna blame Wi-Fi. I'm hella blaming Wi-Fi. I made so many misinputs, and I rarely ever do play Greninja online. So I think if I'm gonna do that in the future, I should probably warm up online first.
Yeah, I agree. I had a subpar performance this past Thursday as well, and that was mostly because I was practicing offline. That is, you know what? We'll go with SFU instead of USF because that is
I'm pretty sure it is SFU.
Step into the ring.
I thought it was St. Francis No, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
All right, we gotta change the display, guys. But anyways,
also, could I get added to the stream overlay, the commentator stream overlay?
I don't think we have that.
We do. You're up there. El Tiburon's up there.
Oh,
that'd be pretty cool. Benny, I know you can hear me.
Skill issue.
Figure that out. I'm just gonna go over there and do it myself. I'll be right back.
All right. Well, I'm going to do some solo commentary while we're waiting. But other than that, the Yellow Jackets, this is going to be a game I believe that they're going to show how deep their team is. Once again, we have for GLEC you have a maximum of 12 people on the roster, and we have definitely utilized, or we definitely can and will utilize all 12 of our players. Baldwin Wallace is very stacked as a team of what it could, of what's going on, the skill of the players, stuff like that. And it looks like Lucky Lewis got his way as he is now added to the stream overlay that's not even on yet. I don't think is on yet.
It's not. I'm back.
Yeah, no, so you guys, yeah, the stream is still starting soon, and you just hear 2 floating voices. But other than that, it is going to be, I think this is going to be a clean sweep for BW. I think that both of our team, no matter who we send out, they're going to have good performances. This is going to be their first chance at GLEC, which is what we've been saying all the time. We love NACE, we love NACC, but GLEC is the one that's going to take us to LAN, and if/when we win LAN, that's the thing. I mean, that's the one that we get to go to Texas for.
Texas, that'll be so fun.
Yeah, and that is going to be our main goal. I at least believe, I think you believe as well, that we are good enough to get there.
Absolutely, we can do it.
Yeah, and the only thing that's stopping this team is ourselves. So getting these reps now, getting these important wins now is going to be huge.
Yeah, we've already had some monumental wins. We played Mount Union last week. That was a big win.
Yeah, and we also Muskingum. Muskingum was a team that took Mountain Union to Game 3. They took CSU to Game 3. But for us, we beat them in Game 2, which, at least to me, that is a huge moral victory already. And then for next week, it's going to be an even bigger hurdle as we are going up against Manchester, which Manchester almost always
good.
Yeah, they're almost.
They are pretty good at the video game.
Yeah, they are almost always first seed in the Michigan side, and we're planning to make some noise against them next week. Definitely a preview of what I would believe to be GLEC finals.
I wonder if we can get the stream overlay, the thing, set up.
The stream should be starting.
The stream should be starting.
Like now. Hello?
Oh my god, am I gonna have to walk back over there again?
It's okay, you're getting your steps in. No, I think it's fine. They're just waiting for St. Francis to go in.
I'm excited to see who St. Francis throws out, because I think last year or last semester, didn't they have a Ken player?
I think that was 2 semesters ago.
And yeah, I remember last spring, they had a really good Ken player, but I'm not sure if he's still with them anymore. I don't know if he graduated or whatnot.
Yeah, I believe he graduated because at least from what we were able to see, they have a Pokemon trainer, Ness, Hero, and Roy, which... Hello?
I think we're ready to get started.
They keep going back and forth in and out of the ring. So right now for St. Francis, it looks like they're starting out with the Pokemon trainer. They also have a Ness, Hero, and Roy, which Dark Pit, our player Lancelot, does. I feel like it covers a pretty good spread, and for Lance, this is going to be his first showcase on the big stage of
GLEC. Look at those frames. Look at that Wi-Fi lag.
Yeah, I'm so glad.
Oh yeah.
Yep. This is unfortunately not the stream. But I'm so glad we did button checks just for the button check to be better than the actual gameplay.
Yeah.
But this is
something.
This is something. But right now, Lance not getting much going on. Squirtle with the ledge hang. Didn't know he was hanging on the ledge. And St. Francis with an SD.
I do believe we take those.
Yes, we do definitely take those.
Now, I'm wondering if they're going to play this out, or if it looks like the Wi-Fi is getting better, the connection.
Yeah, the connection looks significantly better already. It looks like they're just going to stick it out. And now owned to Charizard, still covered by Dark Pit's Nair. And now Charizard in the corner, barely misses by Lance. Huge Flare Blitz trying to get themselves out of the corner. Lance unfortunately putting himself in the corner, but both of these are characters are just swinging off stage currently.
Yeah, I certainly feel like this is more of a game against the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, and
who can adapt better to the lag?
Yeah, and then that's one Charizard back air still survives, and then Fly survives that, but that forward air is going to take the stock. But Lance has a 77% lead with this Dark Pit. And then Squirtle misses the down throw combo and
side B.
Yep, straight to the Electroshock. But then with the whipped up smash, another Squirtle combo, but still only 22% total on Lance compared to...
That was a strong interaction.
Yeah, so that is Squirtle's side B, and it goes through almost anything unless he puts dual Squirtle. And unfortunately, Lance did it, so here we are. And that's a quick knock from up air to up B, and now it is a 2-to-1 game just like that. Lance is going to have to turn this around pretty quickly if they want to stay in this. And now that is another side B called out by Electroshock, but not hitting. Lance getting off
the conversion. Oh,
yep,
neutral B.
Ivysaur neutral B sighting. And then a grab that's going to be
out of Electroshock.
Up B, no. And now that side B is going to connect. Now it's going to be a one stock tie, but the PT still having the lead. That back air, what a build, but great shield.
Lance has such good shields, using them in neutral and to cover landings.
Yeah, and this Charizard loves Flare Blitz. But right now for Lance, he just needs to stay calm, collected, and use his fast aerials against Charizard. Especially, it looks like they're staying Charizard.
Get a DI?
Yep.
Good DI.
Great DI to stay alive. And now they have to try to land, and they do.
Gotta get something going here.
Good back air, and that Flare Blitz is going to hit, and yep, just like he said it, that is going to take stock number 4. That is going to take the lead for University of St. Francis. So with that, 3 stocks, 3 Flare Blitzes.
That was
we did get the fortunate timing, or we did get the moment of we take those when the Squirtle thought he was on ledge, and instead he was ledge grabbing. I believe we are disconnecting a controller, or are we? So, yeah, that happened. Yeah, with that, we are going to take a quick break. We will be right back with more updates on the game and see what will happen next.
Step into the ring. Choose your fighter. Incineroar. Ready?
And welcome back to Smash Ultimate for BW versus University of St. Francis. We figured out our technical difficulties and we're moving on to stock number 2 or person number 2 for the Yellow Jackets. This is going to be Derpster for BW, and Derpster's a really interesting choice with his character Incineroar, because while he could be stuck against Squirtle, once they switch off of Squirtle, or once he finds an in, he could just dominate the entire game with 2 or 3 hits. And just like that, switching immediately to Ivysaur, 60-13. But once again, Incineroar is very much a pretty good comeback character. But that is a Flare Blitz, misses the dash attack, but hits the neutral B.
Doesn't matter because neutral B is just so fast, and it has armor.
It's so funny. But now the Charizard is in danger, calling out the roll, missing it, but getting hit by Nair, almost going for the down air, but deciding to elect for Nair instead, missing the dash attack, but neutral B again, and that's the game.
I think that was the play, is that we just have Derpster do cleanup, and then they send in whoever comes in next.
Yeah, and whoever may come in next, if it's the Roy, that's just going to be an interesting matchup, because Roy has to get in close and Incineroar wants you close. Other than that, they might send in the Ness, and Derpster is just the type of player to just accidentally win a bad matchup.
He's just the GOAT.
Yes. Once again, he's very interesting. He's very explosive, and we love him for it. But either way, I guess for the other side, what stages do you not want to see Incineroar on?
I would say maybe like small stages where Incineroar can just kill you super early. So stages like Small Battlefield or Smashville, maybe Hollow. I'd say you want to avoid taking Incineroar to those stages.
Yeah, like Incineroar's, once again, once you're in Incineroar's loving arms, there's not going to be a lot of love left for you after he's done. His down throw combos, especially if you're a bigger body, down throw to F smash does so much damage. Even if you DI it the right way, you get hit by down throw up smash, and then you really get to cry. On top of that, up air ladders, neutral B just being fast and being the absolute machine it is. Side B, not Darkest Larry, the Alolan Whip is just, it hits like a truck. This whole character is just a pain if you don't know how to play against it, and especially if you have to go in.
And the hard part for Incineroar is getting in. So depending on who St. Francis sends out, Derpster might have a difficult time with the matchup. But if St. Francis goes a character where they approach, then I would say Derpster has a bit of an advantage.
Cannon Bow?
The hand and bow counter hit?
I was actually more so expecting like the Dr. Wily stage, but no, not hand and bow.
Oh? Maybe. A man can dream.
No, not this dream. But either way,
How is Incineroar on hand and bow?
I'd imagine his recovery is much better because there's a lot of ledges to grab.
Sometimes. Well, like, what about that
yeah,
leaf in the bottom left?
Yeah.
That, I don't even know what happens down there.
You get back thrown at 2.
Yeah.
But other than that, I have a feeling they're sending in the Ness. The Ness would want a bigger stage like we were talking about, and because we probably know that they're sending in the Ness, getting rid of stages like, I would say honestly Town, honestly Kalos, and probably
Maybe Battlefield for like ladder combos.
That's what I was thinking, Battlefield. And they elect to do that, and now we go to a neutral stage where he is going to find N's theme, or N's castle. Oh! He mixed it up because he heard me. And now it is going to be on PS2.
I hate PS2.
I know you do. And yep, there's the nest. So this is going to be the most neutral stage we're going to get for these two characters. These two characters are very volatile towards each other. Nest kind of wins if Incineroar can't go in, but once Incineroar goes in, it's a pain. So double taunting to make sure everything's okay.
Usually if you're even stocked, you don't even need the taunt at all, you can just go into it.
I just like taunting. I just think it's fun to do.
Nothing for the forward throw there.
Yeah, no down throw combo, but let's see what he could get out of that. He takes a Incineroar palm to the face for it. Now the Alolan Whip misses, and now there's the two fairs, 53 to 30. And now here's the grab, another forward throw.
Opting for maybe stage control that time.
Yeah. Now, Derpster's in a bit of a deficit in percent, but knowing Incineroar, something just like that.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Can he get the edge guard?
No, he's not going for it, but he goes for the roll read. And,
No air dodge.
But he gets to land.
Yeah, it's looking like Derpster's really going to have to play around approaching, because it doesn't look like this nest really wants to approach. That's going to mean playing around PK Fire.
Yeah,
Good
but
stock.
that forward air is going to take it out first, though, which is a huge thing for Incineroar now, because now the I was gonna say now the nest is inclined to approach, but once he tried, now he's at 38. Back throw setting Incineroar off stage, still alive.
Opting for the high recovery there. Oh my god.
Another Alolan Whip count. Derpster's been getting a lot out of that. And now dash attack, hitting shield but crossing it up. Forward air to back air.
Not gonna kill.
Throw. Now PK Fire to
going?
home
Yep.
run.
That'll do it. But it's okay. Derpster's got a bit of a good lead here.
Yeah, all he needs is one. He's swinging. But all he needs is one more big hit just like that, and that's probably going to close out the stock no matter how far he is.
Ooh.
And there's the big hit. Ness is off stage, has to PK Thunder recover, barely makes it safely. And another down smash.
Down smash is a good move. It's a spot dodge with a hitbox.
Sure is. And then now we wait.
Yep. Calvin Derpster doing a pretty good job playing around PK Fire.
And now Derpster trying to approach, and the Nest showing a bit more of aggression. 61 to 91, only a 30% difference between these two. After a big start, after a big lead by Derpster at the beginning, and then misses the grab and gets punished it by a grab from Incineroar.
Oh, big nair off stage!
Nair taking the stock.
The first edge guard we've seen from Derpster.
And him definitely making it count. Down throw.
Almost
going
had
for the
the
charged one, but instead got the down smash. Going to Nair, trying to combo off of it, gets the forward air. Thought he was going to cross up, but instead there's the Darkest Lariat, and he tried to end his life.
Man.
Yeah, here's the thing about Derpster. Once again, when he gets hot, he just figures
goes.
out. Yes, he just figures everything all together, and just like Eloquence, there's just... If you let this guy get hot, there's not a lot you want him to do. Good recovery by the Nest, even though he saved Derpster, and he gets punished for it by the Alolan Whip.
That'll do it. Derpster up 2 stocks still.
Yeah, Derpster is definitely showing his prowess against this team, going into a unfavorable matchup and just cleaning up house.
Especially because that Nest couldn't take that second stock. BW's going to have a huge lead against
back.
the salty run back on the Nest.
Yo, best 2 out of 3. Double or nothing on my stocks. But either way, they're going to... Honestly, I think they're going to go to the Roy. I don't know what... I could double check on what else they have.
We could also be completely wrong.
Yeah.
They could just have some random character pick that we've never seen before.
Yeah, so from what we know, it's either going to be a hero or Roy. From what we don't know, this is going to be a Kazuya Mishima, in which Incineroar, from Derpster, in which Incineroar just wins anyways. But either way, once again, this is just USF going back to their stage selection, going back to their character selection of like, what could we do better?
Yep.
And
now Derpster is just he's playing the long game, seeing what he can take next. He's got 2 stocks here to work with. Can he clean up some more stocks before BW might have to send in their 3rd player?
yeah, honestly, with how he's been playing, I wouldn't be surprised if he ends this game, or if this game is ended a 4-0 victory favoring BW.
I agree, yeah.
And we are going to have a stage change to... we don't know yet. But either way, we know he's not up to Ends Castle.
All right.
There it is.
The music counter pick.
And now it is going to be Hero. Yes, it is. So Hero versus Incineroar is a interesting matchup. Hero has a sword, which is usually good against Incineroar, and spells are a 50-50 for everybody involved.
But also, Incineroar has legs.
Also,
big
Incineroar
disjoints.
has revenge.
And revenge. So revenging a lot of spells is going to be important in this matchup, and playing around menu is going to be huge. And then also playing around disjoints.
Yeah, and this Hero looks like he just doesn't want to interact.
Big up smash.
Yeah, that is going to now get him the 46. Big read for 71. Off stage again, having to use more mana.
You're already at kill percent.
Sure is. Now he's using Accelerado, which is not a
Oh!
situation. What a read by Derpster. Not a lot of vandals left on this Hero. He looks like he's going to need a hero in a second. Now both players just holding shield.
Oh man, that was close.
Hitting it. That probably would have killed at that side. I mean, at that stage. And it looks
Another
like it
side
is
B. Not gonna take it just yet.
Doesn't have an air dodge though. Gets back on stage. Derpster trying to read the jump. Gets him. The Hero just rolls away. Another side B, and
This is the timing.
not going to do it.
Chalking up to Wi-Fi.
But that
Derpster,
Tiger knee
there it
is
is.
going to do it. 2-2, but overall 2-5 favoring the Yellow Jacket. And now that I don't know all the Hero neutral B do me.
Fireball, big fireball. Ooh, the thwack!
Yeah, the Thwack
Not
tried
gonna
to
take
kill
it.
him, but still alive.
He was at over 100. I'm surprised.
I'm sad that I'm surprised. He could have kamikaze.
He could have.
But that back air not going to kill yet.
Oh,
That
but-
forward air is.
Especially with Accelerate, Hero can go off stage and make those edge guards.
Yeah, Accelerado is kind of just Cloud's limit, but only the speed boost. And now here is Hero off stage. Derpster can definitely take one more. Not going for the bounce.
Well, Incineroar doesn't have any projectiles.
It is actually optimal to use bounce against characters who don't have projectile, because if you use bounce, it is not going to show up on your menu, so you can get other spells that you can actually use.
Good uppie with the armor from Derpster, getting out of that forward air combo.
Yeah, actually breaking through, making sure that he wasn't.
This is a strong Hero. Spike up and oomph. Derpster's gonna have to play really safe. 140.
Yeah, he is still alive though, which makes it still a game. Because Derpster really just needs one source of advantage right here, and it could be stock. Looking for it with the down air.
Ooh.
Goes for the up smash, goes for the down smash. It still
Derpster
lives
yep.
another roll to center stage.
If Derpster can take one more stock here, BW will be at a massive advantage.
Down throw, tried looking for the up air, nothing there.
Incineroar very heavy though, especially on PS2. The side B. Not gonna take it just yet.
Alive, even with rage. What a comeback!
Oh my god!
What a tech by Derpster, and that is going to steal it out.
Derpster is simply different.
Yeah, but what a way to stay alive, fought his hardest, and he still gave BW the lead 3 stocks to 2 against his Hero. Now against this Hero, once again BW can throw the entire kitchen sink. We could even throw another Hero at this Hero. Which I would think would be funny.
It would be funny. but we don't really have a lot of room to work with here. I think BW is going to have to send their best.
Yeah, and we might send in Eloquence to clean it up. Other than that, we could send in we could send in Cinnamon on the Yoshi. I know he doesn't like the matchup. We're pairing a controller, which means it's not Eloquence, at least. It's gonna be Poncho.
Oh my
Close
goodness!
it out.
Our resident Wii Fit main
Thank God.
going in to clean up some hero stocks.
Going to stretch those legs and take
Mhm.
some stock. So Poncho has actually been on the rise lately. In our Nace game, he played absolutely fantastic. He went up against a couple of unfavorable matchups, but still stuck his head in and played great. He went up against a Nest and a Rob, and a Rob twice. He beat the Rob the second time. The first time he lost to the Rob, but brought it really close. And then for the Nest, with only one stock, he did the best he could.
He did. He played phenomenally. I'm very proud of him. He's come so far already. I'm excited to see where his gameplay will be in even a month or so.
And it looks like we're going to Wii Shop channel, which is the true counterpick of counterpicks.
You gotta get in the head of the opponent. You know, this game is a mind game, and if you can get in the head of your opponent, you're already winning the game.
That is fair. And now all they need to do is just choose small battlefield as well, and we're going to roll into the last two fighters of round number 1. Alright, both players are in, and it is now going to be 3-2 favoring BW. But this hero has shown some promise, but he's going to have to keep it up against a player like Poncho.
I'm sure that Wii Fit Trainer is probably the last character that St. Francis expected to see today. Coming right out the gate with that Sizz.
Yeah, immediate 37 on Poncho. Going to have to slow it down, let him play his game. That over there should not have hit, but we'll take it. Off stage, that could avoid the kaboom. Good avoidance, dodges the backer, but now he is off stage. And it looks like he's going to stay off stage. That kaboom is going to take stock number 1 though.
Even just like that, even with 2 heals.
But he has no mana. Now he gets buried at 12%, so he gets the mash out of it very quickly.
Just a little bit of chip damage. Poncho's gonna have to adapt to the side B, the hero side B. He seems to be doing a good job of controlling space with it.
That was a great feint by him as well. He double jumped, didn't do anything, waited to land, and then attacked, which was already a great adjustment from even last Thursday.
And even with the side B there, avoiding the side Bs. Poncho, you see the adaptation already.
And now
the DI out on that back air.
Yep, making sure he doesn't get hit by another one, but the crackle slash hits.
He'll be okay.
Slash hits as well, but he is going to live. That dash attack knocks the hero off stage.
Can you get a deep breathing going? Oh, now it's even.
Pretty much.
Somebody's about to explode.
Yeah, and
big corner.
Ball out. Goes for the soccer ball. Goes for the mid range.
Yeah, Poncho likes to play a very patient game with his projectiles.
Yeah, and with that, he's going to live. The snooze almost hitting, barely dodging it. And now this hero and Wii Fit are just playing
neck and neck right now.
Yeah, kind of playing the long game of who's going to make the mistake first.
Another deep breathing.
And we have a finish! Oh my lord! PJ with the lead, and he's taking it out. But it is a 1-1 game, just like that.
He's got it.
Anyone's stock. This is for game number 1. That kaboom is going to hit, unfortunately.
You know, he shouldn't have been on that half of the stage.
Honestly. 76 tried going for the custom combo, which that definitely would have killed.
But it's okay.
He has no mana though, so if PJ could, or if Poncho could capitalize on that, that could be huge.
He's getting some good strings going here. The sun salutation.
And now he banged the wrong way, so not a lot of mana for the rest of his kit. he's going to have to try to scrap with Wii Fit Trainer, which isn't necessarily the best thing you want to do.
I'm surprised that the hero hasn't opted to go for bounce yet.
Yeah, it doesn't look like this hero likes bounce for some reason.
Or if they just haven't had the option in the menu.
Oh,
you get the what a mash!
What a mash!
Good mash on the hero. You know, this is an even game. This is anybody's game here.
And now dash attack, hitting the shield.
Finally opting for the bounce. I'm excited to see Pancho adjust his playstyle to the bounce.
Yeah, and now this hero has to adjust with not a lot of spells on him either. The forward smash, that side B is just barely going to kill. Great adjustment by Pancho halfway through, but the hero was able to close it out and be the hero for his team for game number 1. So unfortunately, BW is now down 0-1, but they did show a lot of promise, and with that, we are going to be back soon. They're going to make a little bit of adjustments, roll into game number 2, and see what we could do to turn it around and even take the lead. And with that, we will be right back.
Choose your fighter. Sora.
All right, we are back. I just went and I talked to the team in the room, and the spirits are high going into game 2. They're going to send in Eloquence for this first round against St. Francis's PT. Very excited to see this first game, or this first match in game 2.
3, 2,
Opting again for PS2, the neutral stage. Now, Eloquence has a lot of PT experience, so I feel confident that he'll be able to make something happen in this matchup. Right now, everybody's just getting a little bit of chip damage. The spells up close. This PT really likes to use Squirrel Neutral B. Oh, swapping for the Ivysaur. Eloquence with his Nair loops. Easy 59, 74 already into the first 30 seconds of the game. Double up air, almost killing Charizard off the top on PS2. The big counter. Welcome back.
Thank you. But that up B almost killing from Charizard, and now another up air, still alive. Charizard is a very heavy Pokemon.
He's a big guy. Up B, the miss. Is
Barely misses.
not able to completely take the stock.
But this should. And it definitely will. That is stock number 1 gone on the PT, and an early lead for the Yellow Jackets.
And Eloquence only at 84, going to be able to get some easy damage on this Ivysaur.
Yeah, 84%. Sora can live relatively long. Well, now 99, but either way, this is the percent where, yeah, you're going to get hit, but...
Oh!
Never mind.
Yeah, Pokemon Trainer actually has 2 air dodges.
Yeah. But either way, now it is going to be against Squirtle, which Squirtle is a bit smaller, harder to hit, but when he does get hit, he hurts a lot, and he could die very quickly. Switching over to Ivysaur now, barely avoiding the F smash. A neutral B sighting once again, and now
Eloquence, oh, almost closes out the edge guard, but then they swap right back to Charizard.
oh, what a roll by
Oh,
what a roll by Eloquence, but once again, Charizard's Fly does have armor, and that's another. They just had 2 free up Bs out of shield. Now back to Charizard, and Eloquence going to show him his own up B out of shield.
last stock here on St. Francis on their PT.
Yeah, and this PT has played relatively well both times. Something tells me he wants Waterfall, but other than that, calling out the switch with the down air, but Sora's down air is negative because that move is not good. But now Eloquence gets to show the rest of Sora's kit, which is good, making the Charizard start at 64. Now
Whoa, what the heck?
87. He did just kind of fall out of the out of Blizzaga, but we don't need to talk about that. This Charizard likes going for up tilt, which doesn't really connect, but that does! And that is going to clear out game number, or character number 1 for USF, giving BW the early lead.
And especially since they couldn't close out that second Sora stock, BW is going to be at a huge advantage, especially with Eloquence at the sticks.
Yeah, Eloquence, once again, you saw it last game. If he has 1 stock, it's... 1 stock to him is a whole team to somebody else. And he makes it very, very scary every single time. So now for USF's next pick, they are going to have to be careful, which we tried switching it around. We let some of our other players come in, but we're not going to lose. We need this win for GLEC, so we're sending in the best we have.
The BW, yep, spirits are high on the BW esports team right now. They're going to give it their all coming into this game 2. They are determined to make it a game 3 today.
Yeah, and I'm definitely here to broadcast the game 3 as well, because BW just sweeping the last team didn't feel as good. But this time, we do love BW dominant wins, but for this we need to reverse the fortune. Instead of us being up 1-0 at this situation, we're usually up, but now we are down. So now it's just, okay, what are they going to do? What are we going to do to counter what they're doing?
And it's also it's important to remember that St. Francis, they have a limited number of players.
Yeah, they don't have 13 people at the ready at all times.
Yeah, they don't really have a lot of opportunity to adapt to BW's lineup, but BW's flexible. We have the strength in numbers.
And there's the Pyramithra. I don't know why it wasn't there in game number 1, but now for game number 2, trying to bring out the Pyramithra. And once again, I said it against Muskingum. Eloquence going up against Pyramithra is like him just opening up the game and booting it. He goes against this player he goes against this character almost every single time. And yes, it is supposed to be a winning matchup for Pyramithra, but as you can see right now,
Eloquent just doesn't care, getting that easy 51 right out the gate.
Now 72 looking to take the stock.
Oh, gets the read on the swap, but he just got out DLC'd. You know, this is definitely just a game of who can out DLC the other player.
Yeah, who's $6.99 meant more. And now that Thunder not hitting, but back to the Nair train.
Already at 140. You know, it's going to be really important for Eloquence to take out these Aegis stocks.
And now there it is, stock number 1 favoring BW.
In the first 50 seconds already.
And now here's some more gameplay of St. Francis's Aegis switching to the bad one and them starting at 45 because of it. They're still at the bad one.
To the bad one again.
Yeah, if you want to beat especially Eloquence, you don't play this character.
Ooh, getting the roll read, unfortunate on Eloquence.
But either way, Pyra does take the stock early, but Eloquence still with the yellow jacket lead, and he's still trying to build up on that momentum.
Already at 97, going for the F smash read, not gonna get it.
And another F smash, but just barely missing from the air dodge. And it looks like both of them are getting desperate, but one of them finally hits. Eloquence sending another stock home for the Pyramithra. And now here we are, last stock.
Getting the roll read, the tech chase. This is big for BW. Taking out as many Aegis stocks as you can in one game is very important.
Aegis stocks have never been lower. And now now looks like the Mithra is finally having a turn to play, switches to Pyra, and then once he switches to Pyra, he's in danger. Now
this is an even game.
Yeah, now off stage trying to do another neutral B, doesn't get hit. F tilt, just a lot of broad swings by the Pyra. Trying to land with Prominence Revolt, misses, but the down air to up smash, nope, doesn't connect either. Forward tilt, now off stage is Sora, hitting the fire and recovering the ledge. Waiting the down air, and that F smash is going to connect after the whipped grab.
Great job on Eloquence playing that matchup. It's a very hard matchup. Although no matchup is really easy against Aegis.
Yeah, that's fair.
But he did a very good job taking out 2 stocks. BW is going to have a 6-4 lead going into the maybe the last game. Or the last match.
Yeah, and now here is going to be where BW's I guess our main issue is that, yes, we do have a lot of characters, but other than, like, one, we don't have, like, that huge top tier of, like, okay, we're going to send him it, there it is. But yeah, now we're going to see MK Leo versus Sonic at home. So our local Sonic player named Goomba has only recently picked up this character, and within about like a month of practicing it, has gotten very far with it. And it looks like he is going to stick out with the Sonic, and I believe it's a good choice. I think it fits his playstyle. I think it's something that he's comfortable with, and it's a character that's not bad.
It's interesting to see if Goomba's gonna opt for actually playing the game or going to camp out and get the timeout, because he has told us he will time people out for the whole 7 minutes.
I hope he doesn't. But if he did and we got the win, then I hope he does. And I just hope I could just take a quick nap while he does. Either way, Sonic is interesting, because the theory is that, okay, you take him to a small stage, you have a sword, you make him approach. But if you take him to Smashville and you get knocked off stage and you burn your jump once, you might just die. Same thing with Hollow Bastion. Like Sonic is definitely adept to all of these stages, and it's kind of like, which stage is your character good at instead of which stage is Sonic bad at. And For Sonic versus Pyra, I don't necessarily have an idea. Because I don't play either of these characters. Even though I see it a lot, I just see this go to PS2 a lot.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Goomba can adapt to Mithra's speed. I feel like that might be an issue with trying to camp out the Aegis.
Yeah, the biggest problem is going to be Mithra's speed and then Pyra's side B, because it covers a lot of room. It breaks through, it breaks through Sonic's side B, and it looks like they are going to go to Smashville, which Pyra and Mithra, but more specifically Pyra, gets a lot of early kills on this stage. But Sonic, if you get hit by Spring off stage once or twice as this character, you just kind of die. So it's going to be very versatile. Could be a lot of explosive gameplay, or it could be a 7-minute timeout and we all get to experience that together.
And that would just be lovely, wouldn't it?
Yes, I would be so glad to experience that.
1, go!
Either way, we are going to have 2 SDs by the Mithra, going to make it 1 stock to 3. And
Things looking good for BW right now, 6-4.
yeah, this is St. Francis, but St. Francis had a lead similar to this earlier, and BW brought it back, so we can't get cocky against this team. And now here are a lot of spin dashes, a lot of calling out rolls, but Mithra breaking out the pace with Nair. Trying to read the Sonic's movement with F Smash, but Sonic could do so much on a spin dash. That move's just ridiculous. And now here's another spin dash, waiting on the shield, parrying it, but actually parrying is the worst thing you could do against that move, because if you parry it, Sonic is actually first to react. I don't know why they developed it like that. He is just too fast. But going for down air, no up smash to close it out, but this Pyra is definitely trying to swing to take the stock.
Definitely looking to close out this Sonic stock as quickly as possible.
And that down air might have taken it if it got the if it got the spike hitbox. But now Goomba still off stage doing the Prognitive Volt, but that F smash is going to take it.
Beautiful patience from Goomba going for that F smash.
Like he said, great patience, getting the Pyra Mithra off stage, and one Sonic F smash just sent her straight to Minecraft. But either way, it is going to be now 6-3. USF's last player versus now a Sonic, and then a counter pick to their other player. I'm gathering that they are going to send in the hero though, because the hero looked like that he was playing the best.
He's got a good track record right now.
Yeah, but hero versus Sonic doesn't sound fun.
Doesn't. But BW stocks are up right now.
BW stocks are rising for sure. But either way, if you like this content like this, stick around, because we are going to have Rocket League on our secondary stream, I believe, and they might even be switched to the mainstream after this game is over. Rocket League is going to start at 12:50, and honestly, I feel like at this point they expected us to sweep. So
yeah, we're on a bit of a tight schedule.
Yeah, so unless we just make this the fastest Sonic gameplay and then the fastest 9 stock in a row, we might be cutting into Rocket League's time.
Those Rocket League boys are really good at what they do.
Oh man,
they're crazy. I tried playing Rocket League. I was terrible at it.
Yeah, Rocket League, like I said on commentary yesterday, if you missed yesterday's broadcast, I would highly recommend, because you get to see my face for the first time ever on stream. But either way, like I said, I'm a player that would be lucky enough to even get silver in that game. But like technically, mechanically, anything when it comes to actually playing the game of Rocket League, we have some of the best. And it is so cool to just see them play the way they do.
Absolutely. Big props to those guys.
Yeah, and be sure to stick around because they're definitely going to put on a show after this. So if you fall asleep during Sonic gameplay, you might wake up to some Rocket League gameplay, which is going to be definitely much more exciting, definitely a wake-up call. And speaking of, it doesn't look like they've decided what stage to go on yet.
I wonder what they're talking about right now. I don't know if they're in chat. What's up? I don't know what's happening.
Is their LAN disconnected?
I'm gonna go. Maybe I'll go find out.
Okay. As he goes and finds out you guys are stuck with me. I could talk a little bit about Rocket League yesterday, where yesterday they played against 2 opponents back to back. They played fantastic in both of those games, but just barely came up short, and it wasn't mechanically, it wasn't anything like physically that happened. They didn't make a they didn't make a misplay on like the physical side of it, but like mentally it was just like one play there and then everything just started boiling over. And once Lucky Lewis left, they chose a stage, and it looks like we're going to get another tag.
I'm back. It was very funny. I was in there talking to Goomba, and they were deciding on what stage to pick, and they picked PS2, and he was like, "Oh, they picked PS2. They sent the Georgia player to PS2. He's from Georgia, changing to the GA Blood tag."
Yeah, representing his home state against the Hero as well. And this is going to be huge. Hero relies on menu, and Sonic can just, every time you try to read menu, just hurry up and hit you before you can even get your spell out. And now, quick start already with a 16, missing the rest of his combo though.
Gonna be important for Sonic to get Hero out of his menu. Oh, getting the tech chase on the fireball.
Yeah, not the best start currently for Goomba, but either way, this is doable. And now the sizzle misses, but the forward air doesn't, but he is still alive. And that air dodge keeps him alive on stage. And now he has stage control. Waiting for some interaction, gets called out for the down air, the Hero hits it. And now sizzle misses. And now over to Sonic having control, but there
the side B.
Yep, that was a quick side B to get Sonic off stage and take stock number 1. And now here's Goomba. He needs to adapt quickly already at a deficit, trying to figure out what to do. And now down throw into up smash, almost connecting. And now Goomba now playing in a more rushing style. Even though he has the Georgia Blood tag, he could still scrap in with the best of them.
Absolutely, and I think right now he might be opting to time out the, what did he have, Oomph?
Yeah. In which Oomph is a really good move to time out, because if you get hit by it, you will hear your teammates yell Oomph.
And it looks like it worked, no longer having the Oomph. Goomba's feeling a lot more comfortable.
Yeah, and now getting his spells, Accelerado, so now he gets to pretend to be Sonic for all of 15 seconds. Now trying to call out the read. Goomba playing a bit more sporadically, not much control behind his swings, but just trying to aim for a kill instead of a setup, it looks like.
The cross up, the up out of shield. A lot of scrapping, but not a lot of hitting going on right now.
Yeah, nothing too much going on. Another Nair called it out with the back air. Try to hit him while recovering, but they are both still alive. Throwing him back off stage, going for the swoosh, and then the air dodge saves him.
That right there is why I hate PS2.
Because Sonic can make it back?
No, because he got caught underneath PS2 there, and he just barely made it back with that air dodge.
Yeah, but either way, he is alive right now, and that's the more important thing. Misses the F smash, goes for the spot dodge, and this hero is just completely okay, staying back, collecting mana.
Up tilt.
And then up tilt, taking stock number 2. If you are Goomba, you have to take this one stock at least. Give the person behind you a bit of an advantage. And now the hero with Psych Up, only doing a up air, which does 10% total. And then now with his other spells, he got Hocus Pocus, but we couldn't see what it did. Now 105 to 47, 60. Good parry by Goomba. Misses the forward smash. And now here is the hero.
He's got to make something happen here. Oh,
and that is unfortunate. So now we get to go to last game. 3 stocks to 3 stocks after having a huge lead.
It's going to be important for BW to clutch up here.
Yeah, this is already turned around and become intense, and I don't even know who they would send in.
If this hero can clutch it out, this would be BW's first loss in GLEC this season.
Yeah. And especially against a team that is 0-3 right now, currently on the season. This is
major upset.
Yeah, this would not be a good look, and not a good setup for next week as well, as they go against Manchester, which Manchester is definitely a much bigger and more intimidating opponent than St. Francis.
I feel like BW's going to have to mix it up on this last game here and hopefully get a turnaround going, because this is their last chance.
Yeah, I genuinely believe we should send in Hollow Geo on the hero, and I think that he could just win the hero ditto. He said himself that he is comfortable in dittos, and I don't think I know anyone else that is comfortable in matchups against their own character.
I feel like there's a chance that they also send out Cinnamon. I feel like he's one of our best players on the team, and I feel like if BW wants to go with the safe pick, I feel like Cinnamon is the safe pick here.
Yeah, but either way, BW does have a lot of options, but it's just figuring out, here's when the time gets tough, this is when the rubber meets the road, who is going to be your closer. Cinnamon has been a great closer all year, and I do mean year, because last semester he was a great closer for NACE and for GLEC, and for now in this season, he's already in this semester, he's been a good closer for a couple of games. He was down 5 stocks to 3 against Mountain Union, and he came back and won that. And now we're going against University of St. Francis in a bit of an upset situation, and this is when a time where somebody needs to step up, and it might just be him. And now going to the character select screen, who will it be? We know it's not someone from Georgia. They're really taking their time discussing who is going out for this one.
It's important to consider. This could be BW's last chance.
Yeah, and this hero player is good. This is not a player to be scoffed at.
Absolutely not.
So this is when we send in the Lucky Louis Pikachu, right?
Oh yeah, of course. For those of you that don't know, I did play Pikachu about a year ago. It wasn't very good, but I don't know, it got some results. I'd be comfortable with that.
Yeah.
If you guys hear me in the room over there, I could go Pikachu. Think something. Oh, it looks like they are going to be sending out Cinnamon.
Yep, they're going in with their anchor, their tried and true. But I don't really like this matchup for Yoshi, but I've also seen Cinnamon go through worse, and they gave him Battlefield.
Big mistake.
Yeah, Cinnamon loves this stage. I don't even want to say it, but like other teams, if you're voting against us, don't give Cinnamon Battlefield. And
Yoshi with platforms, especially high platforms like the one on Battlefield, very dangerous. Yoshi has crazy ladder combos that could kill you super early.
Yeah, and if I'm a good broadcaster, you'll find out why in like 10 seconds when the game starts and the hero's at 50. But either way, that is neither, well, it isn't neither here nor there because it is right in front of us right now. Hero versus Yoshi, 3-3, fresh game. BW is down 1-0 on the series in the best of 3. And this is for BW, this is for their undefeated season in GLEC right now. And for USF, this is for them to put their names on the maps that they can compete with the best of them. And now, Cinnamon getting hit by another up B out of shield, avoiding the whack completely. Now USF charging a fireball. Now a bit more of a campy playstyle. The hero decides to go in, and then another spell gets traded by an egg. I don't know which spell that was, but now 3 up airs in a row, and then the 4th one, but this time is by the hero. Magic Burst! And now he has no mana.
If Cinnamon can get him off stage right now, this hero might be in trouble.
Now he is off stage, but with minimal mana, and minimal is enough for this character. 9 mana, now 24 is still enough to make it back.
This hero playing a very patient playstyle, especially with those uppies out of shield. People don't know that, but the hero does have a fairly decent uppie out of shield option.
Yeah, it is genuinely really quickly, but so does Yoshi with Nair.
Absolutely. And then Nair even sets up into tech situations. Getting this, was that Zoom?
Yep, there's the Zoom to get
very
him back
lucky
on stage. And then now that is going to be a back throw to Kaboom, still alive, misses the forward air follow-up.
Good awareness on the Kaboom. A lot of this matchup is also you as the opponent having to read Hero's menu and then reacting to what he gets, but he gets the forward air off stage.
Yep, and that forward air is huge, giving the Yellow Jackets an early lead. Down throw to up air to forward throw, 31% already. 39 racking up the lead.
And then yeah, Cinnamon very good at holding on to his stock, even at such a high percent, getting the most value out of this stock before moving on to the next one.
Yeah, moments like these when you find out that Yoshi acts like a heavy for absolutely no reason.
Sitting at a 157.
Yeah, and still fighting with a lot of life. 50 to 157.
Oh, but the fireball.
Yep, is going to hit, is going to be 50-0 right now.
Crazy knockback on that fireball. Uncharged. Ooh, big up smash.
Yeah,
not quite gonna take it.
And then forward air into nothing. Another combo getting broken by up B out of shield.
That up B out of shield again.
That up B, up smash, barely missing.
Cinnamon in a very good spot right now, opting for the high recovery, but it's gonna take it. Big mistake.
Yeah, that up smash takes it, and we're just going to need one more stock from Cinnamon, and then it is going to be an even game.
Cinnamon's got a good buffer right now. No!
Oh!
He died at 47!
That is a huge momentum changer. Just like that, this is an even game.
Oh my goodness. Cinnamon's really gonna have to lock in right now. Can't get discouraged by that. He can win this. He has the stage advantage. He's low on mana.
Yeah, that was just
unfortunate.
Yeah, that was just an unfortunate play, but you gotta shake it off. You know you know how well you're playing. Just let the rest of the game speak for how mad you are about it. Use that anger to your advantage and close out this game. Now 41 to 48.
Ooh, going for the tomahawk.
Tried going for the reversal with the forward air, but now this hero has almost all the control. 89 to 48 right now.
Cinnamon's gonna have to play very careful. Hero with the Accelerado, able to get in places that you wouldn't think he could that quickly. Opting for the Is Cinnamon gonna play patient here, or is he gonna go try in and get a little pick?
Yeah, it looks like he is going to just stay back for the most part. That grab hits, throws, and he is still going to be alive. Now he has Psych Up. And now if you're Cinnamon, you have to play yes, anything will kill. You have to play carefully.
Oh, wait, but where did Psych Up go? Did he hit a shield?
I think he ran out of it. Still alive. Now he has Oomph. He's been getting all the buff spells he needed. And that forward air is going to take it out. And BW is going to suffer their first defeat of the season. and you know, we got called out. We thought that this was going to be a team that we could play our players that haven't gotten a lot of experience, but this is what we get. This is showing.
You know,
yeah,
you live and you learn. It's maybe BW is just gonna have to send their A game every time.
yeah, and even if a team is 0-3, now that team is 1-3 and has a win against a team that had the best record in this season. Yeah, and that is going to be a very unfortunate loss for your Yellow Jackets, but it's okay. We're going to go into next week. We're going to keep practicing throughout this week, and then we're going to get to Manchester and give it everything we got against them as well. And with that, that is going to end our broadcast here for BW BW Smash team.
Stay tuned for Rocket League coming up at 1 in about 15 minutes.
Yep.
And then you'll have more Smash coming Tuesday.
Yep. You have more Smash coming Tuesday, and then even more on Thursday. And with that, we want to thank you for coming, and we will see you in like 3 days.